What the freak is up, Tuna Twin fam gang? Yo, you see me in the reflection? What's up? Today, I'm gonna do an updated tour of me and my sister's shelf of various trinkets, doodads, and physical media that I love. My favorite things ever. But actually, now I'm thinking about it, first off, since I've last updated, as you can see, my addiction is growing and I have a problem with buying things at thrift stores and half-price books. As you can also see by my uploads on YouTube, you've probably at least seen one of the titles. Anyways, first off, since I've last made the video, I have a whole X-Men section. Ringo, why are you tweaking out? Why do you always tweak out when I record? I'm sorry, you can continue. The way he looks at the camera, bro, he's a skinwalker. Stop making that noise, you're scaring me. We got my X-Men section, me and my sisters. I got this X-Men Lego set of the freaking Blackbird. I don't know why I blanked. And then we got some X-Men, the animated series VHS tapes. I've probably shown these off before. Maybe I'll do an X-Men video later just to show all these things off. And then we got most of the mainline movies, the X-Men anime, the Wolverine anime, which I still need to watch. Dang, I need to dust over here. And then Deadpool, Wolverine, all the recent movies. This is just some CDs and DVDs. And then this should be up there because I love this little freaking computer. I love because it's freaking blue and it looks so cool. Shout out my grandpa for letting me basically just steal it. He didn't need it anymore, and I was like, could I freaking mess around with this because I like old tech? So he let me. And speaking of which, my last upload was me getting Peggle to run on this Windows XP computer. You should watch that if you're interested. Next up, we got the main majority, which some of my things are not actually in the case, like Aqua Teen Hunger Force and Wii Sports. But yeah, let me show off from top to bottom, I guess. I got the UDraw game tablet for Christmas from Justin. That goes with the Wii. It's one of those little silly peripheral, gimmicky items to add to your... I think most people know this if you grew up around when I did. And then we got the games. Here's my GameCube collection. GameCube's so hard to get. So expensive. I would really like to get RE1 Remake, the original Resident Evil, but not the original Resident Evil, the one that came out on GameCube. That's like an updated one. That's probably the next one I want to get. Or Super Monkey Ball. I love that game. Never played the original. And then we got Wii. Shout out to all my friendsies that have gifted me Wii games that they don't use anymore. That's freaking W. Come over anytime when you want to play the Wii games you can't play anymore. And then we got DS. Also Wii, Mario Kart Wii Sports, as I showed over there. Little DS collection, pretty proud of it. These are some stuff I've just accumulated from when I was a kid. And then a few of these I bought at their stores recently. Little Switch. I don't play at all Switch anymore. I've just gone completely to the older generations for some reason. I know there's some peak Switch games, like... I love the Capcom fighting collections that come out recently. Beyond Two Souls, I need to get back to playing. Because it's just pretty cool, and it's made by the developers that went on to make Detroit Become Human, and I liked that game. Me and my sister are big fans. And then we got Xbox 360. That's my only PS3 game, I'm pretty sure. We got, well, actually, to show off the last bit of PlayStation, I'll show off the PS1, because I found out that this version of the PS3 can play PS1 games, not PS2, but it can play PS1 and PS3 games. So I picked up a few PS1 games, like King of Fighters, which is the fighting game that Terry from Smash Bros, if you're aware, comes from. I mean, like the series, the franchise, he comes from that. And then Crash Bandicoot 2, because it was cheap, and I was like, I've never played the original Crash Bandicoots. Very cute game. That's Mr. Krabs, fun fact. I watched a guaranteed video that their channel on YouTube. They did a video or like a live stream playing all the, why did I just blank on his name? Clancy Brown, all the Clancy Brown games that have come out, which you'd be surprised how many there are. He's also in Detroit Become Human, speaking of which. And then we got Blade Runner, but that's just a soundtrack. Next up, the VHS collection with Perry the Platypus amiibo. Not amiibo, Disney Infinity. We got some cool stuff going on. These are all just like, you know, some classics that I've gotten over the time. Trainspotting is probably the coolest because that's just a hard movie to find, I feel like. This Pokemon one I really like. These movies, man. Oh, I love these. They've got such a soft spot in my heart. Except for this one. This was a downgrade to this because it's in the same series, and it's just, obviously The Hobbit is the prequel to Lord of the Rings. This is a Lord of the Rings movie, animated, which just wasn't nearly as good as The Hobbit straight to TV movie. Fargo, I've been enjoying a lot more recently. I rewatched Lonesome Dove, whole thing. Dragonheart, I don't know what it is, but it looked interesting. That's not the last of the VHS. I have so much VHS that I had to move some to another area because they're like the long box type, the ones that wouldn't fit in here. Let me go show those off. They're over here. Oh, also, there's some DVDs in here. We got some Brown Sugar, Dark Crystal, and Pirates of the Caribbean. Hold up, let me move my U-Draw game tablet. We got Batman TAS, the animated series. We got Air Bud Golden Receiver. We got Air Bud World Pup. And what I'm most excited to watch, I still haven't yet, Lord of the Rings. It's another animated Lord of the Rings movie. I don't know. I'm weird, man. I'm weird. I got really into Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit recently just because I finally delved into Tolkien's work. And I also rewatched, you know, the Peter Jackson movies. So I'm actually reading through the Lord of the Rings right now, which is really exciting. I'm actually really enjoying it right now. A lot of words, but it's pretty fun time. I love books. Books are cool. Books are way cooler than movies. That might be crazy, actually, but yeah. Where was I? Was I showing off games? Let me show off a little sweep of the games. I love Xbox 360. This is my favorite console of all time, probably. I don't know. I think I would say that. Yeah, this is me DVD collection, and what's not. So this is mainly just the movies and random like music DVDs. Just gonna sweep through them and show them. I could talk about all these movies forever. There's also some Adventure Time and freaking regular show DVDs that I found, which are so cool. Love seeing physical media of like Cartoon Network. They always cook with that. And yeah, Silent Hill I still need to watch. I bought that a while ago. I heard this one doesn't age as bad as people think it is. I think this movie's alright visually. I don't know about story. Van Helsing I still haven't watched. Got the Resident Evil series I found at a garage sale. Let me cover this glare. Ben Stiller Show, Peak, Usual Suspects, you know. I got a Blade collection. And down here, more DVDs and a little bit of Blu-ray. But the DVDs are just box sets or like compilation discs like this. I hate Beavis and Butthead. I think it's so unfunny, but my friend got it for me because we both think it's unfunny, and we tried to watch it. I can't understand. It's just not funny, bro. I'm sorry. Maybe that's just me. Then we got Spawn 1 and 2, which I thought were just season 1 and 2, but it's like a movie collection. Like this is Spawn the movie, but not the live action movie that you're probably thinking of if you know anything about Spawn. it's just a movie of the animated series. I don't really know how to explain it. And then we got season 1 of House, which I haven't watched much of yet. The Wire, which I need to finish watching. I've enjoyed it. It's pretty good. It's all right. The Marvel 6 film set. Most of these I probably showed off when I last filmed my physical media area. When I last showed a little tour of it. I probably had most of these, but Death Note is pretty freaking awesome. Love that show. Love that anime. And then we got freaking some Blu-rays. I like this movie. I like this movie. I like this movie. I like this movie. This is my favorite movie of all time, probably. Shout out. Croods, that's a good movie. Coldplay Live, I stole that from my mom. The Hateful Eight still haven't watched. I bought it because I knew people liked it. And unfortunately, I like Django, which is a Tarantino movie. That guy's weird, but I'll probably watch this and I imagine I'm gonna like it, which is sad to think about. And we got this weird Resident Evil like mocap. I don't even know if it's a mocap, use it, but you know, engine, one of the engines of one of the games, I imagine. It's not live action is what I'm trying to say. It's like weird animation. So still haven't watched that, but I have it. I recently moved my CDs to where I could have more room because they were like, this was on this and it reached the top, so I didn't have any room. So now that just gives me more room to freaking grow and get more CDs. I love CDs. I use them in my car. And I love sharing CDs, and I love music, and music's awesome. Probably my most prized possession right now is freaking, I've gotten really into this guy, Ben Queller, and I freaking found this CD for regular CD price, if not less than regular CD price at this store, and it's freaking signed. Like, what the heck? That's so awesome. And then I got more Ben Queller. I got Del the Funky Homo Sapien finally. I've been a big fan of him all my life, and I just now got CD of his. What else? This Slow Dive album's sick. It's not Souvlaki. I've been listening to it. It's almost better than Souvlaki. Seaside Lovers. This is my first Japanese album. I really like this guy. Or I guess it's kind of like multiple people. But either way, freaking vibes are lit. Freaking Life is Peak. I got this X-Men Mutant Academy game. I know it's a bad fighting game. I know it's just a bad game overall. Activision. But I got it because I like X-Men and it was cheap. But come to find out, it's the only PS1 game that does not work on this version of the PS3, which is like, wow. The second version of this, the second X-Men Mutant Academy game, that works on the PS3 fine. I don't know why it's this game that doesn't work. Freaking, dude. J Dilla Donuts, I'm pretty happy for. I love that. Danger Doom, the original, not the remade, remastered one. So that's pretty freaking awesome. I love this album. Love it to death. That's the best Doom album, I think. Yeah. Mos Def, love him. Let's go to the next freaking stop. Got some manga, some books, some game, not manuals, you know what I'm trying to say, game guide type stuff. Death Note, almost all of the Death Note series, but this isn't really mine, just borrowing it. Shout out Justinies. This is the short stories one with, I think Donald Trump's in here somewhere. I could find him, but I always forget where it is. He's in here though. He has the Death Note, and I think he's like too scared or something. I don't know. You know, classic Big J, Big D. Actually, I don't want to nickname him that. Big T, Big Trump. But yeah, that's freaking pretty much my physical media. I guess. Oh gosh, yeah, I have a lot of records too, which I like, but I need to start spinning them more. I kind of stopped with my record collection, mainly because I have too much that I guess once I tell, like, family members that I like records, they just all send them to me. So this is a full full thing, and underneath is also a full thing of records. So like, hello. But these are like my main ones that I love the most, the ones I spin the most. And yeah, just a little sweep of those. Is that all I have to show off? I think so. I freaking love this stuff. This is my life. I have an addiction now. I love my friends more than I love this. So like, don't get me. I'm not a weirdo. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah. If you enjoyed, thanks for watching. Oh, I got freaking color on me. I was making a custom DVD case right here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting this channel over the I guess a year by now that I've had it. And yeah, go buy physical media. Go support physically, man. I'm a hypocrite because I don't think streaming services are cool, but I still use Spotify. But soon, just you wait, soon I'll be off Spotify. Say bye, Ringo. My Ringo. That's my, yeah. Okay, bye.